G'day, Cowie. Thanks for the comment, mate. It's an interesting thought experiment. Let's talk this through a little bit. I have a counter-offer for you from the Communist Party of Australia. We take all the big corporate property and divide it between ourselves. Now, there's been some kind of thought experiments on this in the past, and kind of the argument here, which I tend to subscribe to, is, well, if we did distribute all of the wealth equally between the people, how long would it actually take for it to land up back in the same hands in the same proportions? And what we're going to realize is that wealth is a byproduct of value in society, right? And this is one of the fundamental reasons why the communist regime doesn't work, is because as human beings, we are inherently greedy, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Greed can also be driven by ego, and people who are greedy can do wonderful things. I can definitely say that I am a greedy person. I am ambitious. I have things that I want to achieve in the world that exceed the ambitions of many other people that exist. And for that reason, I am prepared to put in the work and the effort and learn the skills in order to produce a certain result that fulfills my ego. And in turn, I will be rewarded commensurate to that value that I create for society in order to achieve that ego-based pursuit. Now, we've got to realize that there are certain individuals out there, rightly or wrongly, that do not have the skills, do not have the experience in order to manage those assets. You've got to realize that wealth comes with tremendous responsibility. And for the vast majority of individuals, they haven't been taught how to manage that wealth properly. So this is the reason why that when people typically win the lottery, given that the lottery is typically targeted at lower socioeconomic people, those individuals are typically worse off as a result of that lottery winning, because they haven't earned the ability, the skills in order to manage that money effectively. So they mismanage that money. In actual fact, it's like a magnifying glass. It compounds bad situations. And I suspect the exact same thing would happen in this position. So, great idea in principle, in theory, but unless it is supported with a drastic financial literacy program that ensures those individuals who inherit that wealth actually know how to manage it, the vast majority are going to lose it, and it's going to end back up in those corporate hands. So sorry to burst your bubble, but hopefully that gives you some context.